like you just mentioned, it's especially in an era of changing regulations, it's up to the individual member to find out the change, to understand the impact of the change, and to ensure that his clients are given the correct advice. Now, the institute is more of a facilitator. So you cannot actually push through a member to learn something. It is the member's own need and necessity which will make him understand the changes and the implications of that. So as long as the institute is taking the right steps to ensure that the members are becoming aware, I think the institute has probably done its role and it can't expect to do anything more. Now, is there anything specific which is still as part of the agenda going forward, which is still where you would like to do certain things, but it's not yet happened?
See, it is not the question of not happened or something. For example, if you take, according to me, institute infrastructure means not the building or any other tangible facility. Institute infrastructure means, according to me, it is knowledge. Knowledge should be readily available in the fingertips of the members. If the knowledge is not readily available, my members cannot work out effectively or efficiently in whatever the field they want. So as I already told in my first step, we made it as a all institute knowledge in a downloadable form. Subsequently, we got a lot of feedbacks. Downloading is a problem, net connectivity is a problem, all the problem. Then we as a committee, this year I've taken as a chairman of the committee for members in practice. I taken steps to discuss with my council members, discuss with my committee members, discuss with the president. Why not you bring the knowledge directly to the members at your doorstep at a single CD? As a first step you have taken. It is the first step of the institute in the last 65 years. First time, all the institute publication, whatever maximum readily available. Some of the publication inside the CD may be outdated because of the year of publication. After that, no subsequent edition. We are not given. See, we are giving what is the published institute library as on date. Now it is circulated among all the members in practice. And if you ask me, practically, institute has incurred very, very lesser, negligible cost. That also for the members' money used for the benefit of the members. But one big agenda is pending of me with the institute. I moved the institute with the agenda, which is so many people also outsiders actively participated and given a tender is. So many external website of knowledge website is available there. Individual member has to pay for that. So I brought to the knowledge of the institute, instead of making individual member paying and taking the service of the providers, as an institution, we will take the license of usage. We negotiated with certain publishers who are having very good websites. Taken the license of the publisher. Institute will pay a one-time lump sum money for every year as a single license fee. All the members through our institute portal can use the language. But there the committee council has divided. Whether institute can promote the knowledge of outside. It is not the knowledge of the outsiders. Still the agenda is pending. The agenda came in 2013 December. Once again it is came in 2014 July. Agenda is not closed. Still the agenda is open. But the still discussion is going on. Whether it will reduce the name of the institute. According to me, it is not the reduce the name of the, because today if you ask me, institute is not having a facility, or it is not possible for the institute to have collect the knowledge immediately from various resources day by day and update, like various publishers who are involved that. See, I will take a simple example. Today we are having around nearly 60 tribunals. Every day tribunals, some judgments are coming. 29 high courts, 1 Supreme Court, CPDT, circular. Even in income tax law, we cannot have 700 reporters to report immediately, professional reporters. You cannot have an ordinary reporter. There should be a knowledge chartered accountant there. They have to report immediately, complain. Next day morning, how some publishers are doing immediately knowledge series like that. It is not possible for the institute. That much institute is not benefited. Secondly, it is not necessary. Somebody is effectively doing. take the license, do it. But still institute is divided on the, council is divided, not able to come to a conclusion. This agenda is pending. This is my agenda. If that agenda succeed, even at the minimum cost of the member, 1,000 rupees per member, all the Indian knowledge, if every member prepared to spend 1,000 rupees, other than their membership fee, all the knowledge of this country from various different portals readily available to every member in this country is possible. This is a project I worked out. I proved to the institute and the council also, but it is still pending. This is one of the unfulfilled agenda of me in the last 3 years.
Okay. Just to change the discussion from being a central council member and existing central council member to some of these issues which are generally spoken about negatively about the members of the council. Just like to highlight some of them. It's, for example, there's always the general view that any elected member is only visible during the year of election, and he is not approachable or he is not to be seen in the other 2 years. What is the reaction to that, and how would you, do you think, first of all, that that belief statement is true, and what is your reaction to the general perception?
I have to accept the views as well as not accept the views of the members. First, I will take acceptance of view. Only in the 3 months process of election, every contestant trying to meet every individual member for the purpose of voting. If you take a council member time, 36 months, effectively he tried to reach every member through any media, either mobile or net or social media or in person. Somewhere he tried to reach the member. I want your support and vote. Effectively he is doing. After 3 months, election result announced, he is becoming a council member. So he is having another 33 months time. In my personal experience, because I am not here to explain about my seniors who are in the council experience, my personal experience, because I was not in any activity of the branch or regional council, I am one of the person went directly to the central council. Effectively in a week as a council member, as I want to participate, 30 days in a month is not sufficient. Only to do so many council jobs. 15 committees I am the member, council member, various group also we have to participate. In addition to that, every branch is calling. For example, 152 branches. In the 152 branches, so many branches calling for your lecture at least once a year. So practically we are not able to move all the places to satisfy all situation. That is one reason we are not able to meet the members regularly. What we are effectively meeting in the 3 months, because if it is a 36 months period, the complaint of the member is he is not visible for the balance of 33 months. Because after last 3 months of his council term, if he is eligible to vote, once again he is coming and meeting the members. This is not the complaint now. Even when I start contesting for the election, the same question has been put. Sir, now for the council election, you are coming and canvassing for us after 3 years. Can you visible? So I thought, in my personal capacity, I had done only 2 things as an individual. First thing I have done as an individual, if I have to serve the member, somebody has to effectively support me. So in my organization, for me, I have appointed one of the deputy secretary retired from the institute as my secretary to help me in all the council activities and serving the members. So I am having a members and student service cell in my own office. I give them my phone numbers, everybody wants. So anything comes to me per my personal mail, we ensure that within 7 days to 14 days, their problem got it solved. So many members Binolman Fund, so many registration, so many problems in members MEF forms, so many things I solved. I cannot list it out how many cases I have solved. But we have taken a step individually to solve the members. Because if I not keeping that activity, I could have find it very difficult, because so many occasions, because of the work pressure, I may force to forget that. But that was not happened much for me. That is what my feeling. Secondly, at least I can have a contact with the members regularly. So through my personal ID, every month I am giving from the day one, what are the meetings from March 2013 onwards, I am having a contact with the members. This month, every month over within next 15 days of the next month, following month, I am giving, these are the meetings or these are the places though we have attended and participated. Some members asked even the question, sir, you attended the council meeting, other proceeding. What is the decision taken? Why you are not communicating? If you see the chartered accountant regulation, there is no prohibition as a chartered accountant council member to communicate the committee decision or council decision to the member. But Institute had some own internal guidelines for so many years. It is confidential. Even the agenda which come to me, it is a confidential. That's what they put it in bold letter. But the regulation or act never said it is a confidential. So any person asks me personally, sir, in this issue, what is the decision taken? What is the views taken? I communicate effectively personally. Even they want. But I cannot give it as a collective circulars in the social media. But recently, in the last August meeting, Institute has taken a decision very clearly. Once the agenda is completed, particular issue is completed, any member they can share the things along with them. So we made the Institute accept, which is not there for last so many years. It has taken a group of people inside the council to convince others. It is essential in a democratic setup. Democratic setup not only inside the council, democratic setup outside the council. We are elected by the members. Members also have the right to know. So we have to convince to pass a resolution to bring the guidelines wide and scope. So last council meeting, decision has been taken to circulate the members. If you ask me effectively, I have moved a resolution of webcasting of Institute proceedings because one of my agenda is total transparency of Institute proceedings. Last 1.5 years, if you ask me, I moved the agenda in 5th May 2014. 5th May 2014, I moved this agenda. It has been taken in the council only in December 2014. The last 6 months still council is briefing, discussing. Even last meeting we discussed, even next meeting I think so the agenda item is coming. If we webcast the whole preference, what are the pros and cons? Because it has not been previously tested. Because it is not a parliamentary democracy that parliament decisions are discussed. Here certain sensitive, secretive issues. For example, government want to bring a policy. Or government want to bring a new rule. Government want to bring a new regulation. Or government want to bring a new act. They are taking the Institute opinion. When the Institute opinion comes, the matter comes for the discussion of the council. Everything is telecasted. Some secrecy of the government also has to be discussed and given. So, what to telecast, how to telecast, where we can have restriction. Majority of the members, as on date, if you ask me inside the council, they are open for telecasting. Because there will be a collective democracy, collective discipline will come. That's what everybody feels. But what is not happened for the last 65 years, 1949 onwards, suddenly in 2013 or 14, everybody being how it will work. If it works 100% positively, everybody is happy. Somewhere something goes wrong, immediately tell you people are not applied the mind, you have done a wrong job. So cautious approach is going on. I hope so. In a short span of 1 or 2 years, even the webcasting of the council proceedings will come. That's what I pray, I hope, I work.
Yeah, just like the parliament sessions are telecast, and there are always two views on whether it is good or not for the nation as a whole. There will always be debates about it, but as long as the key things which are being discussed are probably made aware to the members, I think the first step in the right direction would have been taken. So I think it's probably around the corner, but maybe certain things will have to be censored and certain things will have to be discussed. I think as long as the discussions are happening, I think it's the steps in the right direction.